gentlemen, welcome to grudge tagin.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grudge Tag-In. I'm your host.
Christ.
What the fuck?
You scared the hell out of me, man.
Hey, I'm sorry. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grudge Tag-In. This is when you're the host, you got to be excited because I'm excited as fuck. So today, I am going to be the ultimate judge. I'm going to be the judge, juror, and execute. Oh, sorry, wrong. I am going to be the judge and the fact checker. I'm going to be everything tonight, so this is going to be fun. Well, until Zero gets in here. But here we are, people. Tag in, people. Gamer Mania style. We have Team DTH Games.
Oh, hi. That's me and Mist.
I am here too.
Yes.
and-
Hello.
And representing my team, who better not fucking fail me, Team Game Fixers, aka GF1 Studios. That is.
No, that's more of a reason for you guys to fail him.
I feel like that pressure for that too. I think we should be Team Is It Rotten.
I fucking hate you right now.
I
Team
agree.
GF1, Scott and Eric.
I thought he forgot your name for a second.
Seriously.
He was definitely about to say Zach.
Yeah, right.
I did not.
He calls us both
I
Zach.
did not.
Zach and Zach.
Yeah,
Zach and
for
Zach!
Team GF for Team GF1, it's Zach and Zach.
Fuck. All right. So with that said, people, so let's go over the rules of Gamer Grudge Tag In. So it's basically the same as Gamer Grudge. The only difference is, it's the same as Gamer Grudge. I fucked that up. It's the same as Gamer Grudge, except in Gamer Grudge Tag In, you have to establish a tag during the round. So you cannot and will not. You cannot go in just that. You got to establish tag. It's 1v1 fights. But you can tag in the person. You can use one tag per round. One tag. So one tag is established that you can use. You cannot. The other person cannot talk to the person during the round. They cannot do that. They can exchange text. We will allow text, but you cannot talk during the round giving them pointers. You can't do shit like that. Other than that, that's about it. The time is still the same. The debate is still the same. It's just two people arguing. Any questions?
All right, Scott. If I ever need to tag you in, I'm gonna hit you with the.
Shaka, bro.
Mist, if I need to tag you in, I'm just going to give you a shocker.
Sounds about right.
All right. With that said, people, let's
All right.
get tagged in.
No, Max coming in
doing
with
the fist.
He's doing
but Mac,
the
what are the
showstopper.
Mac, what are the regular rules of Gamer Grudge?
Oh.
Wow, do you have maybe a slide that we can see?
I don't.
Or a video presentation to be played
Yeah,
for the captive
about-
audience?
About a minute and 37-second video.
No, I don't.
Fuck, I was gonna use that to go to the bathroom.
I really fucking. The fucking fact that you guys did that just literally makes me love you guys and hate you at the same time. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So question number 1. I'm reading these damn questions. All right.
I mean, we could. All four of us have been hosts before.
All right. Cool.
That's true.
That is true. We could. All right.
Mac, we're not doing your job for you.
I know.
Not tonight.
I'm already ready.
I
So
hosted
question.
last night and I was terrible. So it's
Oh,
your turn.
don't worry. I'm probably worse.
I don't see how you could think of that. That it would be terrible. It's like my last time hosting was fantastic. I don't know what you mean. I only had to make people choose new answers on the spot.
It'd be funny if Franny was in the chat because I feel like Franny probably wanted to strangle you. But question number 1. Question number 1 is, what is the best DLC? Now, before we start, I wanted to ask Team DTH, who is going to be your person that's going to be, who's your speaker? Who is your speaker?
Mist, would you like me to take question 1?
I already told you what the stipulations were if you actually read your messages.
Hold on.
This is ours.
Yes, you're taking question 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so DTH Games, what is your answer?
We picked the Amazarashi Deserving of Life music video DLC ending to Nier Automata.
Awesome. Team GF1, who was your speaker?
I will be fighting for this round.
All right, cool. You're volunteering as tribute. What is your answer, GF1?
Our answer is the Halo 4 custom made in Forge World map created for the Achievement Horse video series for Achievement Hunter, but was never used. The video of it is called Birth of the Green Room, but the actual map was called Escape the Green Void.
All right, cool. All right, I will now have like usually, I will have 3 minutes on the clock. Let me get my clock out. Sorry. Where is it? Stopwatch. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Timer. There we go. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. DTH Games, you have 3 minutes to discuss. Tell us why your answer is the best. Starting now. What?
Okay, so in Nier Automata, sorry, I got something funny to say after. In Nier Automata, there are various elevators that you can come to that lead to things like battle arenas, where you can unlock, powerful weapons, alternate outfits, things like that, that can be found throughout the game. Well, in the amusement park, there is one of these elevators that I didn't see before after, I guess updating the game to its latest files, including all the DLCs. So I go in there and I'm like, I wonder what's down here. It takes me to a room full of televisions where you end up learning a kind of sad story about a machine that was trying to succeed and be functional, but it kept breaking down, being subject to battle after battle, training program after training program, and he's only finding solace in just old dolls from the old world, and that's like the only thing that keeps him from fully collapsing into misery. But eventually they are incinerated, and he just goes apeshit. And then, right as the credits start, the most fucking bizarre music video starts playing. It is by the band Amazarashi. The English title of the video is Deserving of Life. I'm not going to say the Japanese title. But this is a song that was written for the game, with a video that was made for the game. That the video, the lyrics of the song kind of coincide with one of the particular character's stories, 9S, with lyrics such as, and I would bring the world to a bitter end to feel that warmth again. Or if only I could stop this beating heart. I'd fallen in love with someone. We really felt a connection. Soil replaces the asphalt streets. Skin where once only steel would be. And if following my instincts will replace the cold around me with heat, then even her face covered in grime is more suitable for life. And so, basically, the song comes out of fucking nowhere. It's one of the strangest things I've ever seen. It's one of the corniest things, but somehow kind of an earworm. There were dolls being melted, there were CGI machines, and it's a love song by a Japanese band written for this game that you can easily miss, but it has stuck with me ever since. And it will stick with you too. Especially if you go to youtube.com/@DTHGames.
Time's up!
Okay.
Weird how you ran out of time at that exact moment.
Yeah, right? Right before I could tell them about youtube.com/@DTHGames1987, I think it's episode 32?
I
Or
thought you did
episode
a short.
23.
I thought you did like an actual short of it.
There is a short of it, but you can find it in one of our more recent Nier Automata episodes.
You can get our genuine reaction to that.
Yeah.
All right. So next, GF1. You have. Damn,
So,
give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get my watch.
Just give me a second. I need a second.
Give me a second. Damn it. All right, you may go now.
Because the best type of downloadable content that has ever been created is user-generated downloadable content. And what is better user-generated downloadable content than user-generated downloadable content that I created? Now, I made this map because they released Forge World, and in Forge World, they had this green screen object. And if you put the two green screen objects next to each other, it was still an object in 3D space, but it was a completely seamless green screen thing, mainly made for machinima purposes. But instead, I made a labyrinth that you must escape and use a full use of a jetpack, which I had also placed at the beginning, just in case your loadout didn't happen to have a jetpack on it. Even though I suggest in the description to have a loadout with a jetpack on it. But I left it in there so that it would always spawn. You have to use a full use of a jetpack to get to a ledge with a teleporter out to get into the "you win" screen, but also it's still within the green void, so you don't actually escape. You don't actually escape the green void and escape the green void. It is a trick. It is a mental manipulation that I have done in my evil master plan of trapping you in the green void for a niche play style of a game done by exactly one set of content creators that have were sold to Warner Brothers and then sold for parts. And escape the green room, escape the green void, birth the green room. It's so. I rewatched the video I made on it earlier, and I was so incredibly dramatic in this video that I made in 2013. It's so funny. It's so funny. But it's in general this, and it was never picked, and which is why it's the best, because it is a hidden gem that you might have not seen it this game. Nobody's ever seen this downloadable content because it was never used. That's what makes it the best. I fucking see the rest of my time.
All right, cool. All right. I'm regretting this.
I think we got this.
Yeah,
All right. I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the fucking clock. Zero said he's on his way, so we may just have to go one round with me. Thank God. All right, so 5 minutes on the clock. Reminder: the only the speaker can talk. The only time you may do anything is if you're tagging the other person in. Do you get this?
yes.
All right. You may start fighting now.
So,
Yours isn't even game.
but it is not. It is DLC. The question wasn't about gameplay. It was about DLC, downloadable content. Content can be anything, and this is content that is available to the audience.
Yeah.
Unlike a certain video I saw earlier, brilliant video by the way.
It's such a great video. Because the link to download it used to be on my Microsoft account and was also uploaded on roosterteeth.com, which is why I thought it wasn't, because it was
Matt, get your ass back here! You're the fucking judge.
It was uploaded to roosterteeth.com with the link to the video. And so at the time, I didn't feel the need to put the link to it in the description of the video. So, unfortunately.
I understand. But, you see, that's kind of where your admittedly brilliant level gets shot in the foot, is because it's not available. It is no longer DLC.
I am sure if you
Yes?
I am sure if you went and loaded up a copy of Halo 4 right now and went to my Xbox Live account, you could, in theory, still download the level.
Well, okay, so you can download level, but they have to know you, know your account,
yes,
have Halo 4,
yes,
log in, get to
yes,
you.
yes.
So they gotta go through all these hoops and down these chutes and ladders.
And going through a hidden elevator that may or may not have already existed isn't a hoop?
No, I mean, all you gotta do is walk up to it and hit the button, It's just you get the warning when
How do we know that yours is even DLC? How do we know it wasn't a
Because
patch put into the game?
it is
How do we
not
know
a patch.
that it was?
It is considered DLC. It is by definition DLC as part of the Nier Automata end of the Yorha edition.
End of the what?
And Yorha, that's the android military force.
Okay. So
hello, everyone.
hello. Your Yuletide downloadable content music video of depressed robot. I got hit about talking only about depressed robots not too long ago, and here you are talking about depressed robots.
My how the turns tables. My how the turntables. I will step back and reiterate my point. Mine is downloadable. Yours does not.
Mine was
Yours
at one
was.
point downloadable.
It is not downloadable now.
Look, listen.
It does not count.
You know some other things that
It
were
also
downloadable
wasn't
that are no longer
chosen.
downloadable? All the downloadable content from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 that was downloadable on the Dreamcast. You know why? Because it was no longer supported. Sometimes DLC isn't supported. That is part of the landscape of digital games. It has been true since its inception in the early 2000s.
And you're right. But it is not right.
It is not right.
This does open a greater discussion on
Allow
what
people
is
to
true
own
ownership.
their games. Game ownership. Listen, let's all get on our soapbox here. Game ownership is very important. If you purchase a game, you should own that game and every right to do whatever you want with that game. If that game
Including
is
all the downloadable content that you don't have anymore. That is not available
open up
to the
schools
public
and
anymore.
open up the downloadable content.
Yes, open up the schools, open up the downloadable content. Missed, I'm tagging you in. You get these last 30 seconds, baby. Give it to him. All right.
Yeah, let's go miss.
Come on, man. Oh, wait, I can't talk anymore.
Scott, go.
You tagging me in?
Yeah, tag-
Oh man, this level is so green. I don't know if you've seen it. It's basically nothing but green. It's like Chris's background right now. It's just a level. You go through it, you got a jetpack. It's got a simple design. It's aesthetically pleasing if you love bright green.
I was on mute the whole time. Holy crap. Anyways, Scott, you were in our stream looking at this acid trip music video, and you were on board with us. So
I mean, I said it was
you
like a
cannot
9 Inch
switch
Nails
sides
video,
like
which
that.
is
Yeah,
true,
exactly.
but those are off-putting.
But you were there, and
I
you were
saw it.
enjoying it.
I don't know if I would say I was enjoying it.
And all you said about your so-called DLC that no longer exists is it's green. You know what else is green?
Yeah.
Kermit.
But, yeah, and Kermit's
My
the best.
genitals. I mean,
Hold on. Theoretically, the entire level could be used to become any
Time's
level
up,
you
time's
wanted
up,
to.
time's up, time's up. Shut the fuck up. Damn. Fuck.
Mac, you probably should have stipulated the fact that you had to stop the clock, which you were supposed to do to tag in.
That is true. That is true. Actually,
I did not know that.
I was not aware either.
yeah, that was not fair.
Yeah,
Alright.
that is actually part of the rules. Is whoever
That
taking
that
the
is
time has
true.
to
That is
stop the
true. I
clock,
forgot to do that.
because,
Yeah.
that kind of throws you off in terms of timing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put. I said I had 2 minutes. I stopped it. I was at 2 minutes when you did that. So I'm gonna start at 2 minutes. Sky and Miss, 2 minutes. Now.
Oh, really?
Our game has robot booty.
I mean,
Very nice
this is
robot
Halo.
booty.
This
That
has
nobody
alien
cares
booty.
about anymore. Who cares about Halo anymore? And also, why would I want to fight Halo
Everyone,
in a
what are you
green
talking
room?
about? There was that hit for a Paramount Plus show that everyone loves, where you saw Master Chief's face.
Who wants to fight Halo in a green room? That's just stupid.
Again, like I was saying before, theoretically it could be any level you want it to be. With the green screen level, you can put anything in the background. You can make
So
it
what you're
just
saying
the,
is,
you know,
you could do whatever you want.
yeah, you can make
That
any
isn't
level.
DLC.
You could-
That's
you could
basically
put-
a sandbox.
Yeah, it is. It's a DLC sandbox. Eric
But
created
a
the
sandbox
most
nonetheless.
infinite level. You could put
It could
Doom
be
in the
anything
background.
you want. So
You could
it's
put the
just
music
a
video
sandbox.
that you guys have in the background.
Or you could just download the DLC and play the game.
Theoretically, you could.
Yeah, you don't have to jump through 13 flaming hoops to play ours.
I mean,
That may or may not exist.
If you had the link at the time, you could easily download it. back when it was readily available on roosterteeth.com.
Yeah, back 13 years ago.
Hey,
That
there's
may
no.
not
The
even
question
work
didn't say
anymore.
anything about a time limit on the DLC. It just said what is the
No,
best
I'm
DLC.
saying your guys' stuff might not even work anymore. At least ours is recorded a month ago, so it still works.
There's no way you can prove that it doesn't work.
Then prove it, because we have proof that ours still works.
I mean, we've only got like 30 seconds left on the timer. I don't think I can do it.
I rest my case. You have no proof that your stuff works, and you have to jump through 13 flaming hoops. But all
I
we
think
have
the
to
burden
do
of proof
hit
is
a
on you
button
guys.
All right,
and
now
watch
time's
the
up.
video.
Burden of proof? Do you want me to put the video on right now?
I
Time's
would
up.
prove it if I knew where my 360
Time's up,
was.
motherfucker.
Oh,
Shut
God.
up.
Yeah,
We got
everybody
too many
got
people
360.
talking.
God, I love you so much. Please give me a hug.
Grudge.
I don't like fighting you.
This is fun. So
It's like, what the fuck?
question. Do we really gotta give a question? I really just want to go right to
Your
the
show,
game.
man.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Do you have it? It's your fucking show.
Well, no. Correction. It's my show.
Yeah,
You're
it's
just
Miss
in
Show.
charge of
It
it
is
this
Miss
time.
Show.
Miss,
Miss-
does he have to throw out a question?
For the sake of argument, no.
I'm just gonna give you a 1 minute rebuttal.
Who? Me and Miss?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Why
Start.
did you have to say that, Scott?
I had to clarify.
You could have said, doesn't have to be the same people. We could have
Shit.
passed it back.
So
I'm not
so
sorry. I'm sorry.
so, Miss, you have 1 minute, a 1 minute rebuttal to boost to talk about tell us why your DLC is the best. Starting now.
Okay, so the beauty of our DLC is it progresses the story, or parts of the story that explain this universe, this world that is depressing, but it's actually kind of beautiful in this depressing manner. And watching this music video, you actually start to understand these characters a little more. And you don't have to jump through 13 flaming freaking hoops to get to it. And it actually works because, you know what? It's actually a DLC and not some type of random sandbox DLC, quote unquote, that probably doesn't exist or work anymore. I'm receding the rest of my time.
All right, cool, great, awesome, cool. Scott, you have 1 minute, starting now.
Okay, this literally has infinite possibilities, which makes it endlessly replayable. It's theoretically one of the biggest DLCs ever made. you can put any video game level, any music video. You can put all of the Nine Inch Nails music videos in the background and just walk through that instead of the music video from Nier. You know, there's no end to what you could do. And again, even if you don't like, putting whatever you want on a green screen, it is a green screen, and everyone loves green screen. It's like a bright green. It makes you think of money. And what do you think about doing with your money more than buying DLC? I concede my time.
All right, cool. All right,
This has been advertising level this whole time.
It's true.
I would go ahead and give you get the facts, but
But you didn't do it.
I didn't do it because I was busy doing the time and everything. So sorry, guys.
Well, dang, you just threw you under the bus, Zero.
No, Zero wasn't here.
Yeah,
I can't blame Zero. It was my fault. So anyway, I guess for round one, I'm doing Ultimate Judgment.
No bias.
Oh yeah, I'm being unbiased. Yeah. Going by the argument, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Scott. I don't know what the fuck your DLC is.
That was very clear.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was very clear.
You're
was-
very
was
clear.
It's this.
It,
That's
it,
it.
well, Mac, we'll send you the video when this is done.
All right. Yeah. But here's the thing. There is video evidence. Now that there's video evidence of you.
Excuse me, there's video evidence of mine existing. We'll send you the video after we're done. Chris even admitted to seeing the video. So
Yeah, I saw it earlier today.
So this is very tough for me. Team DTH. I gotta give it to them.
You're giving it to teamtwitch.tv/DTH_games?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Wait, that's not right.
this
Wait, no,
is a-
yes, it is.
this is an insult to my creativity and
You've got a
sadistic
content
nature.
creator right here.
Sadistic nature.
Oh, wait,
as a-
Scott.
Your creativity and sadistic nature are intact, just inaccessible.
And also, we're all content creators, Scott.
Sure.
They're fair.
Scott,
for
I think
Halo.
we're all
Quote
content
unquote
creators.
quote unquote content.
All right. So DTH got
Every
1
single one of
point.
us.
So good. I really hated giving them that point because I did not want to do it. I had to be non-biased.
Well, you could kiss the bell end of my sweet anyway.
Anyway, I hand over judgment duties to Zero.
Yeah, sorry I'm late.
Nah, it's okay.
My favorite Mega Man character.
Hey yo,
Hey yo.
then maybe you should check out what's gonna be happening with tomorrow on fellow content creators channel because they're doing a marathon and gonna be running.
Well, I am working all day tomorrow, but I will follow said channel.
Ooh, okay. All right. But,
All right.
the judgment's on me.
Yep. Next question. So we're on question 2. They're not saying nothing in the chat right now.
Wonder why.
Yeah, it's us.
Well, I didn't post. I didn't do a good job of promoting it. But anyway. So question number 2. I'll read it for you. What is the best ocean level? Zero, you get to pick who you want to go first, because I don't got no photos or nothing. So.
You know, who'd you have go first last time?
I had Team DTH go first.
All right, then we'll have Team GF1 go first.
I will be again fighting for this one, and my answer is the perfect chaos fight from Sonic Adventure 1.
Damn. And I will be speaking on behalf of youtube.com/@DTHGames1987. And it is the City of Forever from Echo the Dolphin.
Okay. Before we get started, I will say, I'm sorry, Eric. No, that is Perfect Chaos from Sonic Generations.
No, I'm fighting for Sonic Adventure 1.
I know.
I'm fighting for the level from
facetious.
Sonic Adventure 1.
I'm
is my
being
answer.
facetious.
It is the same character, it's not the same level. There is a difference.
Fair.
Fair. All right. So, with that, I believe it's 3 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, 3 minutes is ready.
All right. Team GF1, feel free to explain why Perfect Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1 is the best ocean level.
All right, starting now.
So the reason why the Perfect Chaos fight from Sonic Adventure 1 is the best ocean level, because it brings the ocean to you, and there is actual direct consequences for the ocean being brought to you in this fight by fighting Perfect Chaos, who himself is the ocean. And what's better than the ocean coming to you and you have to fucking run on water have to get to supersonic to go on water to fight the ocean itself. As perfect chaos has all 7 chaos emeralds take all the negative energy out of it, and then just takes the ocean and destroys Station Square with all the ocean, and it's just all ocean in the city. It is a city destroyed by ocean, because that is what they thought they were capable of doing on the Dreamcast. They thought that looked very good for the time. Turns out it did not. But that's not the point. The point is that you're fighting the ocean because he becomes the ocean, and it's the ocean. and you can't get more ocean than fighting the ocean. It is the most ocean level to have ever oceaned. Okay? You can't get more ocean than fighting the ocean. I'm sorry, it's just not possible. I mean, you could be in the ocean. You're not fighting the ocean. And believe me, I know. I live by the ocean. I know you have to fight the ocean. You know, here's the tier list of oceans you have to fight. The perfect chaos fight from Sonic Adventure 1. The Long Island Sound. The perfect chaos fight from Sonic Generation. It's right there in the middle. So I know how to fight the ocean. It is in my blood. And you fight the ocean in Sonic Adventure 1 when you have to take the remaining positive energy of the Chaos Emerald to become supersonic and burst through the brain of that ocean. You gotta level that ocean so hard, but that the city will still be destroyed. But, you know, Tails will still do a good enough job to be awarded a Chaos Emerald for saving the city, despite the fact that the city will be destroyed less than, like, 12 hours later. Don't worry about plot points. When you fight the ocean, it is the most ocean that's ever oceaned, and you can't ocean anymore. It is all ocean. I bet someone in the crowd was Danny Ocean. So ocean. I could see the rest of my ocean time.
Fuck!
Lord, was that 3 minutes?
Really? All ocean. You went Frank Ocean on there. Okay, there we go. All right.
Somebody
Quite.
call OSHA on this ocean.
Ocean. Yeah.
OSHA.
Frank
It's the most
Ocean,
ocean
Danny
to have ever
Ocean,
It is
Ocean's
the most
11.
ocean to have ever oceaned.
Yeah. All right. So Team DTH, top that ocean.
Well, I top a lot of things.
Start now.
But... All right. So, if there's one thing that the ocean unmistakably is it is terrifying. Let me introduce you to the terrifying level of Echo the Dolphin, the City of Forever. This game is already frustrating, is already a pain in the ass. But the City of Forever, you have to spend most of it underwater in the ocean, in a place where you can't reach air bubbles for lots of it. So you're suffocating. You're being attacked by sharks, jellyfish, giant crabs. You have to use echolocation to activate statues that can give you momentary immortality or invincibility and refresh your air supply. It's a pain in the ass. I was tearing my hair out. I'm sure children in 1992 or whatever were tearing their hair out. Mist was tearing her hair out watching me. And then, to really just hammer home how fucking terrible and awful and disgusting the ocean is, you come to 3 walls that you have to jump over. And I shit you not, when I streamed this game on twitch.tv/DTH_games, it took me about 20 to 40 minutes to jump over the first wall. Because I just kept smacking my dolphin body against the side of it. And really, to me, it was like symbolic of the ocean itself. You can't escape. You cannot win. You will die. The ocean will take you. From the ocean we came, and to the ocean we return. The ocean is a great fucking band. And then you get over the first wall, and get this, there's a second wall immediately after that you have to jump over. This one admittedly gives you a little more time. So you get over that wall. You'll never guess what happens next. There's the third fucking wall! And this time, there are a bunch of jellyfish in the water that you have to plug up with your dolphin nose. And at the end of this, you know what your reward is? You get into a time machine and go back in time to more ocean. Prehistoric ocean. With a pterodon that carries you around. The ocean is terrifying. The ocean is cruel. The ocean is unforgiving.
Okay, it's time to shut the ocean up. Oh, love myself.
Hey, you're the one who wrote these questions, man. You
know
reap
what?
what you sow.
I'm starting to reconsider living by an ocean as well.
You live by the
The word
ocean.
is starting to lose meaning.
I live by the ocean.
Hey,
That's why I think we should all say certain words a lot more. Make them lose meaning.
Anybody in chat, please. I need a counter of how many times all of us have said the word ocean in this episode.
Danny
I think I
Phantom.
lost count at about 32.
Yeah.
Listen. If we're still doing gamer grudge, TikToks, I need the gamer grudge TikTok compilation of every time we say the word ocean in this fight.
Challenge accepted.
That wasn't really a challenge, it was more of a request.
Okay, challenge accepted.
Still not what I said, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to say it.
Never
Yeah,
argue
you know,
with Mac because
it's neither here nor there.
Yeah. All right, I got 5 minutes ready on the clock.
You can lead a horse to water.
All right. So, are the people that are arguing still fighting during the 5 minutes? Or are you guys swept?
Correct.
Yeah, bro.
He did the signal. He's swapping a miss. No, wait, no, he did my signal. Never mind.
Yeah, no, Scott, you're up.
I now have to fight Scott.
Okay. All right. Well then, gentlemen. Let's see some blood
All right.
in the water.
Cool. In the ocean. Into the blue. Now.
Whoa, was that the go signal?
Yeah.
or-
That was good.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
All right.
Sonic Adventure 1 fucking sucks.
And Echo the Dolphin's good.
Echo the
Well,
Dolphin
that
is a horror game.
Okay. So I would like you to put it on record that you're saying Sonic Adventure 1 sucks and Echo the Dolphin is the superior game is what you were trying to argue in this moment right now.
A lot of things are superior to Sonic Adventure 1. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sonic Adventure 2, but there's no ocean level in Sonic Adventure 2 other than Sand Ocean. And I was not going to fight for Sand Ocean.
Well, yeah, it's an ocean of sand.
Yeah. Otherwise known as a desert.
Yeah. But basically, see, the end, that perfect chaos fight, that makes the ocean look badass.
Yeah.
The ocean isn't badass. That's a lie. That game is gaslighting kids.
Yeah,
it's
the
drowning
ocean-
kids.
the ocean
It's
is
telling
like-
them that the ocean is awesome, and
Yeah,
they're all
the
going in there,
ocean
and
is
they're
a
all
corrupted
drowning in the
god
city
of
of fucking
death.
forever.
The ocean is a corrupted god of death. Your thing, you're fighting a lot of things that aren't the ocean. I am strictly fighting the ocean.
Well, chaos is not the
The
ocean
ocean
itself.
has hands, and by hands I mean giant, gross water tentacles.
The ocean's limbs are giant horsefish that shoot their children at you.
Oh, so now you're putting child endangerment? I thought we were fighting for the best ocean level. It sounds like everything you were arguing is for how it was a worst ocean level.
No, I'm saying it's the most honest ocean level.
What's more honest than having to fight giant waves of city destruction?
I don't know. I'm sure The Rock was in a movie about that.
I'm sorry.
but-
I believe your level had time travel in it. Is that the most realistic ocean level?
Have you been to the City of Forever? We don't know that there's no time machine there for really ever, really. Echo saved the world.
And Sonic didn't?
Mobius isn't Earth.
No, that's Earth, dude. There's a human president. That is not Mobius.
Have you seen the shoulders on that human president, though? There's definitely something going on with him. But either way, What you don't have to do in Sonic Adventure is jump over 80-foot walls that are symbolic of the ocean's corrupt nature and the darkness.
I jump over 80-foot walls all the time in Sonic Adventure. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, not in that level. You just go fast in that level.
Yeah, you go fast off ramps and go over giant obstacles.
But dolphins are real.
And you're saying Sonic's not real? Are you trying to tell me right now that Sonic the Hedgehog is not real? The man I can go see in a movie in 2 weeks.
Right, I know. Sonic may or may not be real.
Echo the Dolphin's not real. You haven't seen Echo the Dolphin in over 30 years.
What?
Echo the Dolphin's not. Echo the Dolphin is dead, man.
He fucking died of an overdose in a hotel room back in 1998. The hell are you talking about?
Yeah, so
we all know.
Still
we were all there.
You know why he's still kicking? Because
it was the height of the new metal craze.
He beat the shit out of the ocean, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, and then they want to tell me that Sonic's an environmentalist. Fuck him.
Yeah, dude, you know how many animals? You know how many small animals that man has saved? That man has saved more small animals than all the zoos in existence.
You know what? Mist, you're up. Tag.
Wait. Time out. Pause. I got this now. All right, 106. Mist, are you ready?
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm starting the clock anyway. 106.
Wait, I'm fighting Eric, right?
Yes.
You're fighting Eric.
I did not tag Scott in for this, and I will not be tagging Scott in for this.
All right, ready? Now.
Just because you act like Jesus on top of the ocean does not mean it's the best ocean. That just means you are on top of the ocean. At least Echo is in the ocean. Down to the point
Are you sure? Because it sounds like Echo is trying to jump over walls. Echo is spending a lot of time not in the ocean.
You're in an ancient underground city. You know, the place that your city was trying to be, but you didn't have the capability to do it at your own admission.
No, it's not underwater. It is a destroyed city, a city that is destroyed by the ocean because the ocean came to it. Your city is a city that is inside the ocean
your
already.
character is still on top of the ocean. That doesn't make it the best ocean.
But he goes through the ocean when he punches perfect chaos in his head. Hey, and you know what? My level has open your heart in it. Does your level have a banger soundtrack?
He's fighting an ocean monster. That still doesn't make it the best ocean. It's the best ocean monster. It's the best boss because I can't remember that.
It is the ocean itself as a death god.
It's not the ocean. It's just
time's up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, cool. All right, that felt better.
I didn't hear enough about the ocean in this round.
Oh wait, no, give us 2 seconds.
Right. You know what? I'm sorry, Scott. I think I should have been more Pacific.
Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Drag myself into the ocean. Throw my hands up to
Sweet
the
life.
sky.
Sweet life. Oh, sorry.
This boat's rocking.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? All right, so square pants.
SpongeNob square balls.
Zero, you got a question?
Everyone. All right. So, do you want a question first, or do you want facts first?
You know, I could go for some facts.
Yeah, give us some facts.
Give us a mental break.
Okay. So
right, well,
I got the facts. I got some facts. One fact.
I got some too, Mac.
Cool. Two. Me too. Fact one. Both of these are video game characters, so no, they are not real.
How dare you? How dare you?
Excuse you, Mac. No,
you
60 seconds on the clock. We're fighting you.
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog is real in my heart, Mac.
You don't know that any of those dolphins that you see jumping in the water is an Echo.
Okay, I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that a dolphin can just literally do the fuck.
I like how we all just jumped on him.
Look, I'm just looking at the facts. They said Echo the Dolphin is not real, and Sonic.
You know what, Mac? Live and learn.
that you
Sorry,
live in your world
different Sonic
delusion.
King. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Eric, but we're gonna have to show you what we're made of.
Oh man. All right.
I mean, there's
also,
endless possibilities of what could happen.
Also, want to say this.
reach
Yes.
for the stars?
Yes.
I'm
In the
made
Sea
of
of Forever. In the Sea of Forever, there is a boss fight, the final boss fight versus the Vortex Queen, which technically looks like
That is not it. That is not in the City of Forever.
No, that's just the final boss of the game.
Yeah,
Well, that's
that-
where you.
that is
That's
a-
where you go with after this, right?
No, after that you go to what is it? Jurassic Beach or something like
Something
that.
like that,
Jurassic.
Yeah,
something.
my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm looking at something.
You
wrong.
do go back to the City of Forever
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, that's what
towards
I'm
the end of
reading.
the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. I'm sorry, I was reading like they said you. That's the
Which-
next person you face. I was like, what? Okay, and that's what they're
There are
saying.
only like 2 bosses in the game.
And also, even still, that's
ready?
a totally different level, anyways. Which is in water.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
alien
yeah,
water,
fair,
but it's still water.
Eric, yeah, you're 100% right because it is the fucking ocean. They're bringing the fucking ocean to you. So that is facts. Also, there is some ancient history. Approximately 3,000 years ago, the patriarch of Knuckles Killian and his men attacked the altar of the Master Emerald, home to chaos. And this basically happened before, and it's in legend. So this is a legendary monster. So yeah, essentially it is a god. You're correct. Basically it's a kaiju. I wouldn't say a
Okay.
god. It's more of a kaiju. But
All right.
go ahead, Zero.
All right. Well,
No, it's not.
the facts that I have. First off, Sonic Adventure does take place on Earth, not on Mobius. Mobius is specific to the cartoons and the comic universe.
There.
I stand
Everywhere
corrected.
in the game universe. In the game universe, it is specifically noted as Earth, because Sonic's birthplace is Christmas Island. Christmas Island is a real place on Earth.
And his real name's Ogilvy.
That's again a
Yes.
thing from the comics and the cartoons.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
snowing
now
Is Franny in the chat somewhere?
No, that's probably Zero's wife.
Oh. I'm like, I keep hearing.
Yeah, I've got company. I've got company more.
Nah, totally
sorry.
cool, man. I got you. No. You good.
So, second, the City of Forever, while known as the City of Forever in game, technically is the lost city of Atlantis.
Oh.
That is true.
That actually makes sense, because
It is.
Yeah.
lore-wise, that would actually
Yeah,
make sense.
right. It is real.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott, for fighting for the opposing team.
I wasn't
It's
trying.
a real place.
Hey, Station
All right.
Square is real. It's San Francisco.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, actually, if I'm not mistaken, Station Square is more technically based around hubs like New York City and Los Angeles more than San Francisco.
Yeah,
City Escape is San
based off
Francisco, no doubt.
City Escape's based off San Francisco.
Yeah, I was gonna say there
Oh,
are
and-
not there are not enough crimes happening there for it to be LA.
It's not Gotham.
Now, also, there technically is, and if you want to count it, an ocean level in Sonic Adventure 2. Technically, 2 of them.
I was not
but-
going to count Metal Harbor or Metal Harbor is too metal.
Metal Harbor is 2 metal, but the
metal.
other one is Aquatic Mine.
No, Aquatic Mine's not. Aquatic Mine isn't in the ocean. It's a mine that gets flooded. That's not the ocean. Come on, be serious.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Aquatic Mine is supposedly on Prison Island, which got blown up, therefore flooded by the ocean.
Fair.
Oh no, hold on. I actually have unrelated, but I do have the map here. Aquatic Mine is nowhere near Prison Island.
Okay. Well,
All right,
Oh,
what's the
God,
question?
here go the Sonic nerds and their cannons.
So
I
the
have.
fact that Echo is in the actual Earth Ocean means it's the
Now-
best ocean level.
I mean,
okay,
I could have
we're
picked
not
any
arguing.
level at
We're
that
not arguing.
point.
We're not arguing.
We're not
We're
arguing.
not arguing.
I'm not
Fucking,
arguing.
I swear to
I'm
God,
just
if I,
stating facts, bro.
Blood time's over. Blood time's over. Or you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
it was
Or
no
you're
argument. I was just, clarifying facts here.
I unrelated for other reasons had the map of Sonic Adventure 2 open.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, and also, by all accounts, technically, Perfect Chaos is made of water, but technically not a water monster. He is technically a transmutated Chao based via Chaos Emerald and Master Emerald energy.
Huh.
So, yeah, have fun with that one.
Yeah, but that also freezes like an iceberg.
Chow on that. Anyway,
That's
It
all.
freezes like an iceberg in the
all
Chaos
facts I
6
have.
fight.
chow down on these titties.
Anyway, that's everything I have, Matt. So,
all right. Question. Let's
so
see.
let's see.
You got a question?
I'm thinking. If you're thinking too, then we can
Yeah, I'm
think.
thinking.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I have a question.
Okay.
Take the character from each of your levels and swap it to the other. How would they beat that level? If it's the best ocean level, they should have no problems navigating it.
All right.
Chris, you want me to take this, or do you want to do this?
Oh, you can have this one.
Okay. All right. So I will go first. So the character in the Perfect Chaos fight in Sonic Adventure 1 is Supersonic. He can fly over those walls. And he's invulnerable.
But, yeah, but the goal is underwater.
Yeah. Supersonic can breathe in space. He can breathe underwater.
No, he can't. Canonically, he cannot breathe underwater. He still dies in 30 seconds underwater.
We have never seen 3D Sonic underwater. 3D Supersonic underwater.
Actually, yes, we have Sonic Colors.
I forgot about that DLC, if I'm going to be perfectly honest.
He wasn't DLC. All you had to do was collect all the red rings and beat the Eggman and beat the additional stages to get the Chaos Emeralds.
Right? No, it was Sonic Generations that added in Supersonic
Frontier,
later.
Nope, you're thinking Sonic Forces.
No. There have been multiple games where they added Supersonic back in on the stages later. It has happened multiple times. But regardless, Supersonic still has in the 2D game still has the same air mechanics as regular Sonic underwater, but the 3D Supersonic is known to be able to fly, so can more easily ascend in the water and get over those walls. So as long as he's able to come up for air.
Which he can't in that level.
Or if there's convenient air bubbles, which I'm sure there's air bubbles somewhere.
I mean, what were they, statues? I think they were statues that you could
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to use
And the occasional... Yeah, the occasional, like, air pocket where you have to jump over giant walls.
But yeah, pretty much 90% of City of Forever takes place underwater. It is literally a labyrinth zone to the power of 10.
Yeah, and Supersonic can handle Labyrinth Zone.
Hey, irony, because that's a level.
Yeah.
So, can I answer now?
Yes. How will Echo the Dolphin handle Perfect Chaos? Tell me.
There's two ways. There's two ways he can handle it. One, that's all he does. All he has to do is continue to hit the enemy like he does with anything else in the water or made of water? Or two, have you ever seen the sexual prowess of a dolphin?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
So your plan?
Chaos would be calling him Echo the Daddy. You like that one, didn't you?
I'm gonna have to show Wolfie this later. All right. I guess I should take note there that if that's all you have, I have a
Well,
I have a
I was
fact
gonna
then
say
as well.
the fact that he can beat like the monster is water and he can jump out of the monster to breathe. That should be very easy for him to beat if all he has to do is hit the monster like Sonic does.
Maybe. Austin said you're probably gonna lose the service.
Yeah, it's a dead zone from Walton to Franklin.
Yeah. All right. So I'll make it quick. All right. So really quick fact. If that's the rest of your answer, then really quick fact. Technically, Echo could also use echolocation to be able to hit him.
That too, yes. I just wanted to get the sexual prowess of a dolphin out there though, because he can do that
so
too.
I'm gonna make,
Dolphins are fuck
gotta make
machines.
yeah, making this quick. Mac, you get to you choose right now on who you think won.
Well, you're the ultimate decider, so it doesn't matter what I say. So,
Oh, I'm ultimate decider. Fine. All right then.
but if you want my
If
opinion,
by all means then. Because I'm
so going by your facts, it's the best ocean level. So if we're going by the best ocean level, the entire game of Echo the Dolphin is technically the ocean. So basically, it's like pick your poison of the ocean. So they're technically in that too. While technically you're right about by your facts, you're right about Sonic Adventures and Sonic Adventures. Eric's what Giovanni's answer. You got me fucking saying ocean a lot. They do bring the ocean to you, so technically you're fighting within the ocean. So technically, it still is a ocean level. That's a fact. So
Yes, we've established that.
we established that. So I don't know. I'm just gonna give you my. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm voting for. I'm just telling you that's the way I see it.
okay. Okay.
Cool.
Based on the arguments that that I have been given, which pretty much for Eric is mostly how many times can you fit ocean in one sentence, and explaining City of Forever's daunting challenge of getting through it with limited air. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to slide a bit more towards Perfect Chaos because of the fact that it is, as Mac brought up, but also at the same time the Grudge brought up, the entirety of Echo the Dolphin is in the ocean. He's literally a dolphin. That's where he lives, breathes, survives. Whereas Perfect Chaos, being a god that literally brings all of the water to you and has done this before in the past, for a flooded, destroyed city, even if you're going on top of it, you're still fighting on top of the water, and all that water is coming right in from Station Square's literal ocean view right outside of the train station. So, Perfect Chaos. Team GF1 gets the point.
I don't know how the fuck that ran that off, but that was a magic.
Very well. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah,
I
yeah,
just wanted to say it once.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though I'm gonna be biased, I would have went Team DTH Games, but yeah.
Hell yeah, take their point back. Max the show.
Nope.
Mac
Nope.
ruins the show.
Nope.
Max said Zero was the
He's the ultimate decider, so it doesn't matter what I say. I just gave my opinion. That's what I'm telling you how I would have went with. But yeah.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, it's not that City of Forever is a bad choice of a level, but it's very much with the way that the game goes, all the worlds are a level. Like the entire game is an ocean level. You could have literally just set the entirety of Echo the Dolphin 1 and there you go.
Yeah, you just I get why you picked it. I get why you picked their answer because I technically said it is technically the ocean, but you're right.
Yeah.
It going through the traveling, this is probably the best ocean level. So yeah, I play Echo the Dolphin.
So I'm going. I'm gonna have to apologize. I'm more than likely probably gonna drop because of the fact that I'm about to go through a network dead zone.
All right.
Because,
All right. Well,
yeah, simply because where my friend lives. So,
okay.
but I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right, got you. So let's go ahead and get the question. Let's go ahead and hurry up and get question 2. Question 3. So we're tied up right now. Question 3. So in honor of Dream Team, Sonic Dream Team, we would like to know what is the best team in gaming. This time we're going to start with DTH Games. Who is your speaker?
I will be speaking again.
Cool. What is your answer?
From the video game Ghost of Tsushima, I have chosen Jin Sakai and whatever horse you pick for him.
Cool. Team.
At the start of the game.
Cool. GF1, what is your answer? And who is your speaker?
I will be speaking for this round.
All right.
And my answer is, or our answer is, Arthur Morgan and whatever horse you pick. From Red Dead Redemption 2.
Did y'all have a meeting and just did this and say, hey, fuck you, man?
No. Why would we do that?
This is me you're talking about.
It's okay. For the next question, part of me wanted to disqualify both teams.
All right. Team DTH, I'm going to get the timer. Thank God we got off that last question because I was about to lose my mind. 3 minutes on the clock.
Think about how many times we're about to say horse.
Fuck. All right. Hopefully you don't say horses a lot.
That's my whole argument.
3 minutes on the clock. You may talk now.
So, at the relatively near the start of the game Ghosts of Tsushima, Jin and Yuna are in need of horses. So she takes you to the stables where there are 3 horses. I believe 4 if you have the digital deluxe edition. You pick one of these horses to be your mount for the rest of the story. You give it a name, you take it on your adventure, and this horse is the most ride or die motherfucker on the planet. You can run this horse off the side of mountains, which I have done multiple times. You whistle, and it teleports to you. Your horse can be slashed, stabbed, shot with arrows for a while. And be just totally fine. This horse will always be there for you. You can jump
Zero,
on
can
other
you mute
horses.
yourself?
What?
Zero. Mute yourself, please.
Zero.
Okay.
Can you mute yourself? Because we're hearing.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
you pick this horse, and yes, you can in times of desperation jump on another horse, but your horse will always come back to you. And you give the horse a name. Jin talks to this horse. This horse nuzzles him. He loves this horse. The horse loves him. Unfortunately, towards the third act of the game, the horse meets his unfortunate end. And that horse, the horse that you've chosen, I named him Kage. Kage is never uttered again. No horse will be Kage. Jin and his horse, ride or die, bros to the end, paragon till death. Fucking alpha sigma shit. That's my time. And you can put armor on the horse. Can't do that with any other horse in the game.
You have 33 seconds. 31.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can put fucking demon armor on the horse, and that
26.
fucker will charge through crowds of Mongolians for you. That horse goes to the ends of the earth, and Jin defends that horse. Jin loves his horse. He even says things like, "One day we'll go for a peaceful ride. You deserve the best in the world, Kage. That's my boy. That's my horse."
Damn you! Fuck! Okay, time's up! Fuck! Fucking hate you so much.
Chris, I love it.
Mac seems to have read what I had written in the Zoom text.
What, you said horse?
The way Chris says horse sounds derogatory.
Got all these damn horses coming around.
Ah, damn it. Alright. 2 minutes on the 3 minutes on the clock. Scott, you may talk about your answer. Please let me not be insane by this. You may do this now.
Okay, so similarly in Red Dead Redemption 2, early on in the game, you get to choose your horse. You can create your own horse. You get 19 breeds to choose from. Horses can be bought, broken out of the wild. You can steal a horse, but you have to build your bond with the horse over the course of the game. You have to groom your horse. You have to feed your horse, and over the course of the story, you grow this bond. And the stronger your bond grows, the more abilities your horse gains. You can get tighter corners. You can skid around corners. You can do dressage, so you can do all kinds of weird dance moves. There's like drifting. And if you don't build a strong bond with your horse, they'll throw you, and they'll flee from gunfights. They'll flee from animals and different predators that spook them, and they'll take your supplies with them. So you'll be in even more danger if you're alone without the horse. And if your horse dies, you have to start rebuilding that bond all over again with a new horse. So you can theoretically build bonds with different horses over the course of the game, and you'll if you lose that horse throughout the course of the game, if that horse dies, then you feel that loss a lot more because you've put the time in and the effort into building the bond. It's not just a story function. And also on top of that, killing horses in the game just in general results in like a loss of I believe it's called honor in the game. So you have like a whole system within the game that prevents you from even harming horses. So the horse and man connection in Red Dead Redemption 2 can't really be stressed enough. It's the core team of the game. You spend the most time with your horse. And you really do need to take care of it in order for it to take care of you. I concede my time. Mac?
Alright. You have 45 minutes, but okay.
I have how many more minutes?
45 seconds.
You can just keep going.
Yeah, talk for 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Talk about
sorry,
man and
I
horse.
looked at it wrong. You got 35 seconds.
I mean, you could do dressage in this game with your horse. You can just dance around, do a little rearing and dancing around, and you got your little feet going. And that only happens if you build a bond with your horse over the course of the game. I'm just trying to rhyme horse and course as much as possible. I concede my time.
Thank you,
Of
Jesus.
course.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay.
Wow, what a great round, Wilbur.
y'all
Hold
so
on,
much.
my nuts are getting crushed.
All right.
You know, I heard that once when somebody was riding a horse.
I mean, the way Jin rides the horse, you kind of think that is what happens to him.
5 minutes on the
God,
clock.
my
Zero, you
nuts
ready?
are
What you want him to do?
crushed.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's gone.
Matt,
wait a
it's you.
Yeah, wait to stay on top of your show, Mac.
Oh, 5 minutes on the
Matt,
clock.
Stop reading the Twitter chat and pay attention to the show, man.
I'm paying attention to the show. 5 minutes on the clock. You may go at each other right now.
Your horse is immediately replaced by an identical horse. There's
My horse
no
is
bond.
replaced by a nameless horse.
It's easy.
And then later,
I've heard you specifically say that they move on from that horse too fast.
yeah. But what do we have here? Boadicea, Tima, Mahogany Bay, Tennessee, Walker, Raven, Blackshire, Palomino, Morgan, American Standardbred, Chocolate Rowan, Dutch, Warm Blood, Reverse Dapple Black. Looks like Arthur Morgan isn't very fucking committed to his horses.
He
He's
is.
got
He
so
picks
many.
a horse, and you have to stay committed to that horse. You have to build a bond with that horse. Otherwise, you have to start back from zero. Unlike in your game, where you build a bond with a horse, it dies, and then you just get another horse that has all the same abilities.
Hey, but you know what?
And a similar name in your case.
Arthur lets his horses die.
He doesn't let his horses die. He tries his best to keep them alive, and if they do die, he has to start all over and build a new bond.
And that's true, but they can die. It takes a while for Kage to die.
It does because of story purposes.
Yes, exactly. Entirely because of story purposes.
Exactly.
Gameplay-wise, this horse is functionally immortal.
Yeah, but
You know what?
Red Dead
It's
Redemption
because-
makes the game like it's part of the gameplay that like you have to build a bond with the horse. It's not just the story.
I get it. The redneck needs to make a bond with his fucking,
Yeah.
horse. I get it.
He's got to cross the frontier with his horse buddy.
Yeah, yes, and that is cool and all. But my horse helped liberate an entire island of Japan.
While his rider turned into more and more of a dark monster.
My warrior saved Japan from the Mongol invaders. And
my character was never trying to save any type of country. He was just trying to live life on the frontier.
yeah, he's just
best
trying
he
to live
can.
life as a possible scumbag, depending on how you play.
Hey,
Miss
it's all
Tag.
perspective. It's all
All
perspective.
right, stop, pause.
Hold on. Don't start the clock yet. I need water.
Nah, it's okay. I ain't started shit.
We're all a bunch of thirsty bitches.
It's fun that you can use the tag at any time.
I wonder if we should use a tag-in over at twitch.tv/DTH_games.
Oh no. Maybe you should.
We just start the stream over there.
Yeah, I tag you, Max. Start the stream over.
I'm the judge, so yeah.
Yeah, you didn't but to claim that apparently.
I didn't because y'all don't trust me to be impartial. That's the reason why I did that.
Okay,
What?
that is not true at all.
Yeah, I think he made that up.
Yeah, none of us have ever said that.
Okay. Well, anyway,
We just know you'll always pick Mega Man.
you're damn right.
Okay.
Damn, we should have changed our answer for question 4. Dang.
Hey, I did actually want to say Mega Man.
Yeah, but we didn't want to make it too easy for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
you
we
win.
definitely all had a bit that we decided to stick to.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. If you would have picked Mega Man, you would have had a definite win. Yeah. Because kissing my ass always is flattering. Are you ready, miss?
Yeah.
All right. And go.
I had no significant bond with my horse in Red Dead Redemption whatsoever. I actually killed my horses many times, so you know what? You really don't have to build a bond with your
You
horses.
only get a bond in Ghost of Tsushima because the storyline tells you that you
But
have
that
a bond
is
with the
the
horse.
literal point of their bond, is
But-
they have one. You
But the
do
bond
not
in
have to
Red
bond
Dead
with
Redemption
your
is
horse in
based
Red
on the
Dead
player.
Redemption.
If you
It's
build the
based
bond,
on
if you
the
take
player,
the time
meaning
to build the bond,
You do not have to bond with them if you don't want to.
It's-
In fact, I did that.
Which
several
actually
times.
makes... Oh,
I think-
sorry.
yeah, but you You
Hold
suffer
on,
if
stop,
you.
stop the clock,
Oh.
stop the clock.
Dude,
Damn it!
Okay, what were you saying, Scott?
I don't even remember now.
Okay, start the clock.
What happened?
Start the clock again.
Yes, start the clock.
All right, ready? Gone.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to freaking bond with your horse if you don't want to. In fact, that's also the choice of Arthur Morgan. If you want to be a scumbag, the player can choose to
But you
be
get
a
penalized
scumbag.
if you don't bond with
And
your
what's
horse.
your
Your horse
point?
will
That
run away. Your
It's
horse
the
will.
freaking wild frontier. That is how they live.
Yeah,
They
and
did-
it's a more realistic bond that you're building with the horse as opposed
It's
to
not
your game
realistic
where
because you don't have to do it. I did not do
yeah,
it.
exactly. Just like in real life, you don't
I
have to bond
shot
with the
my horse.
Yeah, and you probably got penalized for it. But if you
But yes,
if
I
you
was
take the
aware of
time
that.
to
I
build
shot
your
my
bond
horse
with the
because
horse,
I
you will
didn't
get
care
more
about
of a
that horse
rewarding
and wanted a
experience
better
from the
horse,
game.
which meant I did not care about
It-
bonding with the horse I
Can
had.
your horse do dressage? I don't
I mean,
think.
I think he actually can. To be
I
honest.
I don't remember seeing any dressage.
Yeah, no, I don't think it happens in the game, but I think there is a mod where you can actually do that.
Well, that's a mod. That doesn't count.
Hey, you asked the question. You didn't say was it legal. All right. So the other thing is, yeah, your horse, Kage or our horse actually helped attack the enemy. Your horse just
Your
farts
horse
around and
will help
and
you if you take care of it. If you build the bond, it will work with you more so than it will if you don't do the bond.
You
Yeah.
don't have to do that.
Exactly.
At
It's
least your horse
it
is ride or
creates more of
die
a
and goes
team
to
dynamic.
but
You
don't
have to build
you
your
don't
team.
have to con it to help you. In fact, that whole DLC
Yeah,
of
you
on
have you
Icky
just have
Island,
like
there's
a guy
whole
who's just like
story about how the
it's like
horse
when Tails
saved
is in there,
itself
he's just
because it wanted to
automatically
get back
part
to
of the
you
duo.
because
but
it
like,
loved you that
in
much.
Red Dead
It
Redemption,
took
you
a
actually have to do the
literal
work to
arrow
make it,
in the butt cheeks for you,
you know,
and
work for
died.
you.
It got poisoned and died for you. You cannot get any
Your
closer
horse may
bond.
die for you as well in
May
the story.
it doesn't have
No, it's
to,
not.
though.
It's not built into the story that there's going to be an emotional like.
Yeah, that
heart
means your
tug.
horse is different than a car in GTA.
No,
All
it's
I have to
the
do is just
writers
replace
of Red
it
Dead
and
Redemption
never bond
trust
with it, and I
the
can
player
wreck it
more
or
so
kill it
than
if I
in
want
Ghost
to.
of Tsushima.
Oh wait, Zero coming back in. Yeah.
Was our time up?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
what-
saying Zero coming back in.
Well,
Yeah.
how much time is left?
Time's
Yeah,
up.
Oh,
okay.
I
Okay.
think we got cheated out of those 5 seconds.
I can give you 5 seconds. Ain't no big deal.
All right. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey,
I can give you 5
All
seconds.
right, so
So
who do you think won
Zero,
that
who
round?
do you think won?
Zero, I think you're really cute.
Well, are we still on Sonic?
No.
Are we still on the Sonic
no,
Dream
you
Team?
missed the whole horse.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that is the Sonic
so
Dream
we're-
Team question.
So we're,
The horse question is the Sonic Dream Team question. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Yeah,
okay,
it is.
we're still on the horse question.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, given the fact that I just barely caught your what your answers were, Mac, can you fill me in?
Okay, so here's the deal. So what happened was, Chris was talking about Neo Tama, talking about
What?
sorry, not Neo Tama. She was talking about Ghost of Tsushima's horse, where his horse is just amazing, and it literally saved the war in Japan. Also, they were talking about Arthur Morgan and how Arthur Morgan's horse went through, took them through, got them all the way to the west, and they were talking about that. They started arguing. Chris tagged Miss said something about how she literally didn't give a fuck about the horse and she shot the horse. She proclaimingly said that she shot the horse multiple times.
Whoa. I said in Red Dead Redemption, I shot the horse.
That's what I meant to say. She shot the Red Dead Redemption horse multiple times. Multiple times. These are facts.
You could accidentally shoot your horse and
Yeah, I don't know.
just
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
by you.
Yeah.
Please don't come after Mist, Peter. It is,
please don't go.
It is a video game.
It's a
Yeah,
Things
video
that happen in
game.
video
I did
game
say
are not
Red Dead
conducive to
Redemption.
things that happen
I
in
am
real life.
Hey, how about this?
Here.
Hey, PETA, come for me. Fuck you and your animal euthanasia.
Anyway, back to Scott. Scott went on to talk about how
Liberate these nuts, PETA.
Scott went on to talk about how his horse, like, while your horse is good, his horse is better. They just went in a back and forth, blah blah blah.
Chicken is delicious.
Okay, so quite frankly, fine. If that's the gist of everything, I'm gonna say screw you both, Epona OP.
I got some facts.
'Cause
You want to hear them?
Yeah, let's hear 'em. Hey, did you know that South Park's The Fractured Butthole is on the PS Plus store? That's pretty cool.
Jim's
Anyway, go on.
horse.
Yes?
This is not the first horse he had.
What?
Yeah, according to this.
No, I didn't hear you.
He said Jin's horse is not the first horse
This
he
is
had.
not the first horse. This is technically.
It isn't.
This is technically the horse that you're probably on is the third or the second horse.
Okay.
Yes, but we also said at the beginning of the game, this is the first horse you get in the game.
Fair.
Technically, you start the game on horseback.
Yeah, but
But that horse
when the Mongols invade, you start on a horse, raiding
okay.
down a beach to defend the. But then you lose that horse, then you have to steal another horse.
Yes. No, well,
Not steal. It is a samurai horse.
Okay, and also, I don't know how to say this, but Boadicea, the name of the horse that Arthur Morgan had. So it's a funny thing. Arthur acquired it sometime before the gang headed for Colterra, and the two had a deep bond with each other together. And Arthur grew incredibly fond of her. Arthur lost her at some point at unknown circumstances and had to ride to Ptolemea as a temporary replacement. He soon found another replacement for her, whom he would later remark about saying, "This is okay, but it ain't no Boadicea." Upon being asked whether I'm sorry, Bercia. I don't know how to say the name. I'm sorry. But yeah, he had a deep. So you're correct, Scott. They did have a deep bond with each other. That is correct. So
That would have been awesome if Scott argued that point.
no, he did say that they had that. He did say that.
He did not.
No, he did not.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Nope, he didn't say that one.
I think I said it. It's not
He
like
said
there's
you could
videos.
form a bond with horses.
Yeah, he said.
He didn't
yeah,
talk
with any
anything about
horse, he
Boadicea.
didn't say that
I
specific
said
one.
Boadicea's name.
Anyway, okay. Even if he didn't say that, I'm just telling you.
And also, you're saying this all past tense. Is this all pre-game stuff?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think when you start the game,
Watch
you
us.
start.
We're gonna
kinda
start
like,
fighting
it's kind of like
dirty
with Jin,
over
you
here.
start on a
Hefty
random
land.
horse.
Yeah, you start on a horse and then you get a new one.
Yeah, so I mean, okay. Gloves off for a second. Technically, Jin and Arthur start on the horses that
Okay,
don't end
yeah.
up being their
Yeah.
horses.
Okay,
Very
you know what?
similar, very similar
That puts
to
us
game
on
function.
even ground.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
puts you on even
technically, yeah.
horses.
There we go.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my facts.
Okay. Well, glad to know that I'm at least caught up and didn't miss much of the
Kind
question
of.
other than which horse was better. Which again, I'm sorry, Link and Epona OP, fight me.
Well, neither of us picked them.
You could have picked Rush the Dog, but you didn't pick him.
Well, okay. We picked teams. Okay.
I mean,
Okay. And anyway, given the explanation that I've heard from Mac, which was vague at best, I'm thankful that I've at least got knowledge of both of these games. Not as much knowledge on Red Dead Redemption 2 because I haven't played it, but enough knowledge on Ghost of Tsushima because I've beaten it. So, Jin's horse definitely one of those, as you said, Chris, ride or die. And if I'm not mistaken,
if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't die, but I could be wrong. It's been a
Yes,
while
it
since I
does.
played
You are
It
wrong.
takes an arrow. It takes an arrow to the butt cheek and dies by poisoning.
Aww.
Spoilers.
I said that. I said that in my argument that he does actually take an
Yeah.
arrow for Jin.
Yeah, she said that in her argument that Mac wasn't listening to.
Okay, well, Mac wasn't listening to, and I was dealing with it with a.
Now we
You're in a
understand.
dead
Dead
zone. I
zone.
get it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just shit talking.
You're fighting Garlic Jr. It's fine.
You
You sent him to the dead zone. He opened it.
Step into the Grand Tour.
With that out of the way, given the fact that you can form the bond with the horses in Red Dead Redemption 2, and you form a solid bond with a single horse with Ghost of Tsushima. I'm gonna have to go Team DTH.
Okay.
Because it's just singular versus the fact that I know Red Dead Redemption you can get multiple horses, and
My legend is growing.
I agree. I agree. I would have went with DTH too.
Oh, my legend is growing.
But
you reached ghost status.
I would have. I just letting you know.
It would have been awesome if I disconnected right there and just ghosted all of you for the rest of the show.
You know, I would have. Like I said, Rush the Dog would have been cool because he's a ride or die dog.
He does turn into armor, so that's kind of cool.
And he does take a punch for you. He took the punch from Mega Man 8. He took that punch.
Well, I would still take the horse who took an arrow to the butt cheek and
He-
died for you.
He got in front of Zero.
Wait back, hold on. But I will say Rush is more of the ride or die because he does turn into armor.
Yeah, because he took the fucking
And
punch
he's literally-
from a big ass robot.
literally
I wanted to kill that robot when he punched him into that rock. I was like, destroy him! Fucking destroy Rush, bastard!
It's not just that, but Rush can turn into Rush Jet, which you can ride on, and Rush Bike, which you can ride on.
Right on. That can shoot
Literally
missiles.
ride or die.
Yeah, he can shoot missiles. And
Yeah.
Okay, question 4.
yeah.
Yep. Let's move on.
All right, moving on. Question 4. So guys, with all this Marvel shit coming out and all this other bullshit, I want to know, what game character should play Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I meant to put some photos up on this one, but I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yep.
So basically,
Yeah.
just put some.
You know what, Scott? I'll
This
start.
is the
I'll start
content-
this one.
this is the-
first.
You said
I
what?
was gonna say, this is the question I want to disqualify both teams for.
Yeah.
Counts.
Well,
Totally legal.
We answered the question that was asked.
Yeah.
I understand that, but it's just the way that you answered, I want to just disqualify.
I really
both,
wanted
but
to
I don't-
disqualify, but I was
No,
like,
no,
fuck
by
it.
all means, do that. You can, but hear us
can.
out.
But, yeah.
All right, we'll hear you out, but this is bullshit. I really heard this. Was like, this is really crazy. Anyway, so last time we started with DTH Games, right? Was it you?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah, it was DTH, GF1, DTH. So
all
now
right,
it's
GF1, what is?
GF1 for starting?
So GF1, who's your speaker?
I'm gonna start us off, and we are fighting for James Rhodes, aka War Machine, from Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Hell yeah.
Misty, would you like to take this one?
No, but I'm going to do it anyways, even though my throat is burning at this point.
Sorry about that.
And I'm going to fight for Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because he's not in the first one. It was 2. 2 or 3. But we'll go with 2.
I just Mac.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Get,
They literally just picked two different flavors of Iron Man.
They basically did. They did.
There's nothing in the question said we couldn't.
Yeah, I wish I did
They're
put
game
that
characters.
speculation.
That's Mac's fault.
I wish I did that, and I fucked up. I was like, when I heard it, I was like, fuck, I fucked this up bad.
I mean, they're game characters.
Yeah.
They are game characters.
Yeah.
You're correct.
And they are both similar, and one is actually.
So this was the big
and-
fuck you, Mac.
Don't argue yet, Misty.
This is the
I know
big fuck.
you're thirsty for blood.
So this is the big fuck you, Mac. Okay, gotcha. So
Also,
all
I'm
right.
trying to speed it up because I'm.
Quite frankly, I'd almost say make him. Make him choose new answers right here, right now, because.
All right, you want us
technically,
to?
Let's start as comic book characters.
Wait, you want us to?
I'm just saying, it's Mac's show still.
Technically, it's my show.
Technically, it's Miss Show, but what you want me to do? What you said?
Mac is the. I said, quite frankly, because the fact that both War Machine and Iron Man technically started as comic book characters, we should make them choose new answers right here, right now.
This isn't Smash Bros. Rules.
And also,
gonna say,
we
you can
picked
do
the
that if you
video
want.
game character versions of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, he never said that they had to start as video game characters. He just said, what game character?
All right, let's hear them out. And Zero, let's put it like this.
Yeah, like if I pick the Monkey
we'll hear
King
him out.
from
If
the
it-
Black
Let's hear
Moon
them out.
Saga,
If it's full of shit,
We'll hear
Zero.
you out. If it gets.
If it's full of shit,
We'll
Zero,
hear
we'll
you
just
out.
end
If
this in a bullshit tie, and we'll just go to PvP.
Well, if it ends into a bullshit tie, then quite frankly, it would technically go to DTH because they have 2 points.
That is true. How about this? If it's all right, we'll give you this. If it's bullshit between both of you, we're gonna not count this, and we're just go. Yeah, y'all got the most. Well, no,
Wait.
fuck.
Here,
You know,
okay, hear me-
the
hear me
math
out, hear me
ain't
out, hear
math.
me out. No, allow me to speak, please. We'll hear you out. If this becomes complete bullshit, the question that will come after this complete bullshit will literally decide who gets the point.
Fair. I like that. That's a good idea.
So we will hear you out. 3 minutes on the clock, Mac.
3 minutes on the clock. Ready? And go.
Team GF1, go.
All right, so for those who don't know, Iron Man was not in the first Marvel vs. Capcom game. Why? Because Iron Man's popularity was in the gutter, and that put War Machine right there front and center. Now it's time for War Machine to really take the spotlight. I want War Machine to actually get his movie, not a series, not the movie that keeps getting delayed. War Machine needs his movie. He needs his real Tony Stark moment, and James Rhodes needs to take front and center like he had in the comic multiple times, but he's just been on the sidelines for the entirety of the MCU. James Rhodes needs to be Iron Man like he was multiple times over the comic book history. James Rhodes deserves to be Iron Man. Tony Stark has had his time, and it is James Rhodes' time to be Iron Man. And it has always been James Rhodes' time to be Iron Man. Just that old comic book panel of here, let me call Iron Man. Yo, great. We need more stuff like that in the MCU. We don't get that kind of stuff anymore. It's too whitewashed, even with James Rhodes. I don't really know what else more to say. It's Iron Man, but it's Iron Man, but he's a black guy.
Boy, I really want to go ahead and go to the question, but okay.
And don't let Disney hear that.
All right, I'm gonna stop this right there. All right, cool. TTH Games, woohoo! 3 minutes on the clock. Go.
Okay, as you may not know, Iron Man was in the second Marvel vs. Capcom 2 game. Why? Because War Machine couldn't hack it as Iron Man. So they had to bring back the original to take over the job that War Machine could not do sufficiently. Now, I'll admit, War Machine's cool, but nobody's ever gonna replace Tony Stark / Iron Man. Yeah, War Machine may have been Iron Man, but nobody's gonna replace Tony Stark. No one can. I can see it the rest of my time because, boy, my throat is burning.
All right, cool. All right.
Make me feel guilty, why don't you?
5
I
minutes
don't.
on the clock. You may start what we want to see, Zero.
He's muted.
All right,
No.
guys. Yeah, I'm muted so that way my companions can talk if they wanted to.
I
but
got you.
Now that I'm unmuted, we. All right. Show us scrap metal.
All right,
Go.
go.
All right, Scott, tag in, go.
Oh my God, really, you motherfuckers.
Ooh!
Yo, that's
You motherfuckers. Okay,
okay. All right.
are y'all ready? You son of a bitch.
All right,
And
we
you
gotta
can't
restart
tag
the
them
clock.
back in. That's what sucks about this.
That's why I did it.
Oh boy. All right.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, sure.
Play.
Go ahead, Scott.
Okay, so James Rhodes is a trained soldier. He's disciplined. Who knows Tony
No
and the Iron
one
Man suit better than
cares. No one cares about
Rhodey.
the Patriot Warrior, okay? That's why they are making fun
We're
of
not
it.
talking about the Patriot Warrior. We're talking
I'm
about the
saying
War
the
Machine.
fact that no one cares means he can never be Iron Man the way
Hey.
Tony Stark can.
I don't know if you've been watching the MCU recently, but I've been seeing more of War Machine than I have been of Iron Man.
Yeah, of War Machine, not him
And now
being
it's his-
Iron Man.
'cause it's
Not,
his-
he's not going
Because they
to
haven't
replace
they haven't
Tony Stark.
replaced Iron Man
And also,
yet because
are
they
you
don't know
trying
what
to
they've got.
say that a black man, you want a black man to perpetuate the stereotype of playing a gigolo? Are
That's
you trying to
a
say
gi-
that's the only
who's
thing?
a gigolo?
Tony Stark.
He's not a
bl-
gigolo.
He's a playboy
he's
multimillionaire.
A playboy. There's a difference.
Are you trying to say you want James Rose to have multiple baby mamas? Are you
I
saying
think
that's
if
the
he
only
wants
role
that, I
that
think he could do that.
But are
I
you
think
saying
I think
in
it's
your-
crazy that
in
you
your
don't want there to
creation,
be a
you
black
want him
Iron
to
Man.
perpetuate that role?
I mean, it's weird that you're saying that there shouldn't be a black Iron Man.
I didn't say that. I said
That's what
you
I'm
want a
hearing.
black man to perpetuate a playboy.
I mean, I think black people should be able to be all kinds of characters, including playboys or just a soldier, which James Rhodes could be both.
So what you're saying is you want him to be Tony Stark that he can never be.
Well, that's the question. He can be Tony Stark because he knows
No,
Tony
he
Stark
can't.
so
He
well
can't be.
that
He
could
cannot be Tony
easily
Stark.
fill his shoes.
That's their dynamic. He cannot be Tony Stark. He plays off Tony Stark.
Tony Stark can barely be Tony Stark. That dude's drunk off his ass half the time.
Yeah, that's Tony Stark. That's
Yeah.
his personality.
Give James Rhodes a couple drinks and he'll be.
Oh,
fucked
so
up
now
just
you're
the
saying
same.
the black man's got to be drunk.
Okay.
Scott, I'm starting to question your morals here.
Can I tag Eric back in?
No. You only get one tag.
I mean, you think about how much better suited he is to wear the Iron Man suit. He was a trained pilot.
That's like he's War Machine. He has his own.
Yeah, but that's why he deserves to have all of the suits of Iron Man. Like give him the Mark 1 suit, give him the Mark 5 suit, give him the Mark 44 suit.
He can work with Tony Stark as War Machine.
Yeah, Tony Stark is this billionaire industrialist playboy who's being reckless with the suit, and you got to give it to somebody who's going to be a little bit more responsible while also being able to have some fun with it. That's Rhodes. Rhodey is he's a very funny character, and at the time that this game was coming out, Tony Stark was very much not a funny character. He was just a depressed alcoholic who was kind of a bummer most of the time.
In the game, he's actually pretty funny, and he has a proton cannon.
So does Rhodes.
Not in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay, so I said
in the game. No, I said in the games they had to bring back Iron Man because War Machine couldn't hack it.
It wasn't because War Machine couldn't hack it. It was because they finally were able to use Iron Man again. Because he was finally past his alcoholic storyline. And they were like, oh, his child friendly.
There is no storyline. Well, not that storyline in Marvel vs. Capcom series. So nah.
I mean, there's what is the storyline in Marvel vs. Capcom? The storyline. This is the
there
reason
kinda
why
is
Tony
one.
Stark wasn't in Iron Man, in Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
You said it yourself. He wasn't an Iron Man.
He wasn't. No, it wasn't Tony. It was James Rhodes.
Also, how many times has Rhodey been replaced in the movies?
Just the once.
Yeah.
Just one time.
How many times has Tony Stark been replaced?
Well, because he didn't have a whole contract dispute with his crazy actor who invented his own math.
So what you're saying is
him.
we could just change one black man for another and just accept that.
Absolutely
especially,
not. It was a big
especially
deal.
when they look
make
so
reference
much
to it in the
different.
movies.
Oh wait, Chris, pause tag.
All right.
I'm up.
Oh, time's up.
Oh.
Never mind then.
Okay, never mind. Cause yeah, my throat was really burning. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I did Scott so dirty.
You did. You did.
I'm like, yeah,
did.
Scott. I'll start us off. Don't worry.
And then you're like, "Fuck you,
Which
Scott."
is why I said I'll start us off instead of I'll be fighting this one.
I was like, I literally was like, "You motherfucker."
Okay, to be fair, Chris, I actually thought about doing that to you too.
That's totally fine. I had some points, ready to fire off.
I didn't.
And
Question,
Do
also,
like a unibeam. Fire off like a unibeam.
Question: Do you?
Also, wait, hold on. Before you ask your question, we should remind anyone who may see this either now or at a later date, after all this, Mist is a member of the African American community.
Yes.
You could have just said we are not racist.
You could have just said that too. But,
Why did you have to point me out?
Because you're the one who kept going, "Oh, black man needs a black man."
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway,
No,
Yeah.
I said a black
Actually,
man.
yes,
So what
you-
you're saying? No. I said. So what you're saying is you can replace one black man with another. Get my quote right.
She did say that.
Look, I'm not saying that I'm going to, but I'm saying we could clip that and just take
Exactly.
it out of context.
Yeah, I'm giving you the content. If you're going to quote me, get it right.
And of course, when that
Oh,
gets
just saying, you
clipped,
also
it's
said
going to
the
be
words
my
black
face
man
everyone
more than
sees.
more than just that.
Anyway, so the
But
question.
did we say it as much as we said ocean?
No.
So the question still remains: Do we really want to give a question, or you just want to go with the facts and just pick the fighter?
Yeah, honestly, this didn't. It was dumb, but it was dumb in a way that I wasn't expecting. So I'll let it slide.
All right.
That's
See,
that's
that's
always
why you
my
had
aim.
to.
So
That's how
we'll
you.
go-
That's why
we'll-
you
we
always
will
have
go
to
to-
hear us out first.
So we'll go to the facts.
All right.
And I've
Facts.
already got a few.
Facts. Tony Stark from Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm going through all iterations. Let's see. Abilities. Other than Tony Stark's genius intellect, his physical capabilities are similar to those of an average human. All his powers came from many variants of Iron Man's armor, which all
But
have
that's
this.
War Machine, not Iron Man.
No, I think he's talking about Iron Man.
I'm talking about Iron Man.
It should be War Machine because
Why?
Iron Man wasn't in the first game.
No, I'm just reading. I'm reading the Wikipedia on Iron Man. That's all I'm doing. Yeah. So, back to what I was saying. His variants of Iron Man armor, which all have some of the common abilities, such as jet-propelled flight, repulsor force beams, ultra beam from chest, extreme durability, super strength, notably being infected with relatively benign from the extremities, from the extra. What the fuck?
Excuse for the, because I don't know.
The virus that allows him to quickly don his. I'm not reading the rest of it. He basically can repel viruses. Okay, let us go to War Machine. All right, War Machine. Rhodes' powers are derived from War Machine armor. Super strength. He is capable of lifting 85 to 100 tons with wearing the armor. Even when he's not superhuman speed, even when he's not traveling for extended distance The armor enables the wearer to move at the exact high speed, and his armor is very, very durable. Flight, power cells, all the self-contained propulsor rays. Basically the same thing Tony Scott says. So basically they are basically the same fucking person, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I do have
I do have a question for the fact checker. Can you confirm that War Machine is black?
I'm fairly certain he is.
Okay.
I can confirm he is of African American because I'm looking at, I can confirm. Yes, he is black.
Right.
But I think one of his win poses, like his mask opens. I think.
Hold on for a minute. I'm going to confirm this.
Yeah, well, have we already gone over the two facts that I have?
You said what?
I don't know.
I have two facts as well, if I may.
Go ahead.
If I may speak. So it wasn't because Iron Man's popularity was going down that he wasn't with in the first Marvel vs. Capcom. It was because of licensing issues, and that started
Fucking
back.
Disney.
Actually, no, fucking Marvel.
Fucking Marvel.
This is still before Disney bought any stake in.
Oh yeah, by like a long shot.
Oh, I don't know.
By like 20 years.
Yeah, this was like what 1996, 97?
No, whatever.
98, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and that started the game. That licensing issue started the game prior. So that's the reason why they gave War Machine in the first Marvel vs. Capcom. And the second one, War Machine does have his own proton cannon.
Was right?
Does he?
I wonder who developed it.
Yes. He does have his own proton cannon. It is one of his level 1 hyper combos, just like it is for Tony Stark.
Oh,
aka
right.
Iron Man.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I wonder who developed his armor.
Listen, we're not going there.
It's Justin Hammer, right?
No, get it right. It's Thor.
It's Army Hammer.
I like to think.
No cannibal hammers, no cannibal armors.
Okay. But yeah, those are the two facts that I had, and the fact that War Machine does have his own proton cannon, but also the reason why Iron Man was not in 2 of the Marvel vs. Capcom games. I'd have to bring it up with the wiki to see which. Come on, scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. He definitely wasn't in the first one.
Yeah, he was not in Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes.
Yes.
And those were both because of licensing issues, not because his popularity was dwindling. So that's everything that I have. In terms of judgment, this is where it gets stupid.
This is where it gets stupid.
Hi, welcome to GF1 Studios.
Did you miss the first question?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So literally, it's like, literally, you guys are making me choose. Do I pick Iron Man or do I pick Black Iron Man?
Your answer will say a lot about you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't judge you.
I will.
I judge him either.
I will, because I know what's best.
Let's see here. Push comes to shove. I'd have to say that. I'm terribly sorry, Eric. You really can't out Tony Stark.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
Damn.
It's just, it's one of those things where, unfortunately, because of the way the question was phrased, you kind of lost out by not picking Tony Stark himself.
Unfortunate.
We should have picked Tony Stark from Marvel's Avengers.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Y'all are some.
You guys honestly would have won that one because I would have voted for you guys.
Honestly, if you guys had me choose between two different versions of Tony Stark, then I would have been literally along the lines of Mac. We're going to the question.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
No, you know what? We should have picked Tony Stark from the Iron Man 2 video game.
If y'all would have picked Tony Stark, then I would have been alerted and I said, "Okay, y'all got."
we would have literally picked an adaptation
Now,
of
I guess
his
I
Tony
guess
Stark.
I do have, since DTH is getting the point and therefore the victory. I do have one question though.
Yes.
If I had to make you both choose again, who would have you chosen?
Oh.
With the stipulation that you cannot choose Stony.
Stony. Stony Tark.
I am going to
Stony Tark, man.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. If I had to choose an actual video game character to replace Tony Stark, I would have gone with Tails.
You know what? That makes sense.
That is pretty good.
And that's what I would have chosen if I was allowed to make an actual choice for any of these, an actual legitimate choice for any of these 4 questions.
Honestly, here's the thing: if I were fighting this, you know who I would have chose to counter you. And I know exactly who you know who I would have chose to counter you.
No.
Eric.
Gerald Robotnik.
Damn, not Gerald. Ivo.
His name isn't Gerald?
No, Gerald is the one that made Shadow.
Yeah.
That's the grandpa.
Gerald is Dr. Ivo Robotnik's grandfather.
Jerry.
Yes, Jerry.
No, and my counter to that is Ivo would make a great Ironmonger, not a Iron Man.
I would have chosen Dr. Light.
If Dr. Light could have thrown,
should have chosen X.
If Dr. Light would have thrown hands, he would have done years ago.
Also, you sound like Elmerfoot, so it's awesome.
If Light would have thrown hands, we wouldn't have Wily to deal with.
That is true. That is true. Who would have punched Wily in the fucking face?
I would have chosen CJ from San Andreas. Runs around in a jetpack.
You probably would. I would have picked. I would have let you win. I would say you won.
Well, here's the thing, Scott. He can also get shot on that jetpack.
Yeah, but if he was Iron Man, he'd have armor.
Yeah.
See?
Oh yeah,
He was literally.
I think he just San Andreas.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You would have lost. I would have been. I could not hear CJ literally just shooting people with the pulsar beam saying, "OBGS, bitch, Orange Grocery, bitch."
You know what? Thanos would have come down through the portal at the end of Endgame, and Iron Man would have said, "Oh shit, here we go again."
I was gonna say that.
They really should have just done that.
Ah shit, here we go
Oh
again.
shit, here we go again.
Oh man,
All
right.
Could have picked Nicoletta from Devil May Cry 5.
Nice.
She would have been a good choice. Because we see what she was able to do in very little prep time, building arms for Nero.
Food.
Right.
Give her enough time. Give her enough prep time in that van.
Oh, so we're just saying is you're picking Batman. All your prep time.
Honestly, technically,
Tony
Iron Man is Marvel. Iron Man is Marvel. Batman. Do not get me started.
Yeah, that is true.
Hey,
And I agree with
Tony
Zero.
Tony needs the prep time too.
Fair.
He can't just improv a suit. He needs resources and he needs schematics. He needs to put his brain to it. Also, Nicoletta is hot.
Well, with that said, DTH won.
Wait, hold on. I never said my answer.
Oh, sorry.
My answer would have been insert various forms of Iron Man somewhere in video game world.
Well, if it has to be a strictly video game character, not one that was created in comics first.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
I forgot about that.
okay.
You know what? Honestly, okay. Who was the big booty lady, boss lady in Nier Automata?
Which one?
the actual like she runs the whole thing.
Oh, Commander White.
Her.
Yeah, she'd be good. She'd be a good Iron Man.
If you want me to be serious, I was just playing around with my answer. I would have picked Sean Bond.
Boo.
Why
Jin
boo?
Sakai, just to see what he would do.
No. Tron is a good answer. Tron actually builds robots. She built a robot suit.
That's not why I'm saying boo. I'm saying boo because Mega Man. Boo.
Whatever. Zero probably thinks that's a bad answer. Tron is a good one.
Tron's decent.
Yeah, Tron could build a suit. She could do the same thing.
I would say either Chip or Dale from Kingdom Hearts because they built the gummy ships.
All right,
Imagine what they could do with an arc reactor.
Anyway, guys, this has been another special episode of Gamer Grudge or whatever.
Yeah.
This is something special.
This is something special. This is fun. This is fun. Anybody got any plugs?
I don't know. Do we want to plug twitch.tv/DTH_games?
You've been twitching it the whole fucking time.
You know what? I don't really think we should be doing plugs this episode.
Yeah, I've done a lot of plugging, especially for youtube.com/@DTHGames1987. And x.com/DTH_games.
Oh, I thought you meant X videos. I'm sorry.
See, Mac?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm not so bad when I don't promote because I don't actually do it that often. So nah.
Anyway, you could follow GF1 on the OnlyFans.
Exactly. Yeah.
The GF1 OnlyFans, where it's the only pictures online where you can see me without the hat.
If you're seeing
Wait,
me
you have
like
something not under your hat?
if you see me like this,
It's
like
another
this,
hat.
It's not rendered, unfortunately, on Zoom.
if you see my hand in my face and you see my ass, you went too far.
Or not far enough.
I know.
Yeah, Mac,
Anyway.
don't tell me what my kinks are.
Anyway, goodbye.
Okay. Mac, are you gonna wrap it up?
Oh yeah, I'm wrapping it up. I was just letting y'all get your plugs in. All right, thank y'all guys for watching. We appreciate y'all showing up. Appreciate Zero showing up. Zero, you wanted to plug something?
Yeah, actually, you can only find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Crimson Shooter, but tomorrow, for the last game of the marathon that I'm kind of partaking in, my wife and I are going to be running co-op Mario 64 as two very special characters, and I'm sure Mac would want to tune in for that.
All right.
There's more characters?
Co-op Mario 64 is a mod
Oh, 64.
program that
Sorry, I was thinking 8. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Guys.
Alrighty.
What's up, girl?
All right.
Hi.
Guys. Guys, Monday is it. Gamer Mania is upon us. So, Miss, I hope you enjoyed your warm-up, because Gamer Mania is...
Oh my god, I'm still getting political texts.
Gamer Mania is upon us on Monday.
Maina.
Monday we will have Ghost versus Mist. That's going to happen, people. And it's going to be an epic battle, and it's going to be fun. So we hope to see you there. Also, don't forget, next Wednesday, GF1 Play is Wednesday. Next Saturday, GF1 Podcast Erotica episode is live.
Oh, that is this upcoming Saturday?
That's this upcoming Saturday.
Oh god, let me check my schedule. Fingers crossed.
Finger crossed.
Ooh, and that is December 14th. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can make your erotica.
I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right. Eric, you're going to join us?
8 crazy inches.
Probably not, but...
Fuck! Eric, it's a tradition to get you on that show.
That answer, probably not.
Yeah, no, it's my tradition to, like, like sneak Eric on this episode and then try to get him on and then say, hey Eric, we're doing a rocket today. I'm gone.
Mac, I have been here for almost 3 years. I have yet to see you sneak him onto anything.
Eric, you want to talk about the first time I got you on the erotica episode?
This motherfucker doesn't know that Frosty's nose isn't a carrot. It's a thing of coal. But it's a button nose. He fucking did a whole erotica of Frosty fucking with a carrot nose. I'm like, Frosty doesn't have a carrot nose, man.
Don't worry. This year is going to be different. This year we're taking anime characters. We're taking a existing anime and putting Santa in it and making a hentai out of it.
Really?
Oh God.
Yes.
I'm gonna break those rules and just write my fan fiction.
Yeah, fair.
All right, please excuse me while I quote one Yakko Warner. Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Say Zero. All right,
Night, Zero.
all right, guys. This is it, people. We'll see you Monday for Gamer Mania. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yes, stay tuned.
Goodbye.
Let me blow up my
Goodbye.
throat even more.